Rajendra
And
Gudha,
finally,
this episode, do you think Rohit Parihar will hurt the Congress? There are two things. You have the recency factor. This poll has happened at a time when this episode is just broken, so naturally it looks like a big issue. But in the longer run, given your understanding of the history of Rajasthan politics, do you think Gehlot once again set to repeat history?
Given the recent history of Rajasthan, the way they keep changing the government, incumbent government, so it is a very, very uphill task for Ashok Gehlot. But I must say that, compared to the last time when he finished with 21 out of 200, the situation is far better. If the elections are held today, I would give him around 60 to 70 seats easily to Congress, which is a very good performance, before 4 months before that, And he can, from here, he can, take it a little better also. That means
It
he
could
is in the
get worse. I
position
mean,
where,
it could get better, but it could get worse as well. Both things can
yeah,
happen.
I was about to say that, the way Buddha thing, Prime Minister has picked it up, but, that people have a short memory. Unless center backs it up with, some conclusive investigation, people are going to forget this thing because Buddha himself hardly has any credibility, sometime he was, he used to be loyalist to Gehlot, then, BSP before that, then became a pilot supporter. So everybody knows about his vested interest also, So, and everybody is asking that what were income tax officials doing at that point of time? If actually Buddha went there and, snatched diary from income tax officer or stole that what were the officers do? Did they lodge a
Sure.
complaint? This is the question
So,
is asked to
one
Virendra
of
Singh
the
also.
BJP's big hopes is that Prime Minister Modi going to Rajasthan will help them. So, Yashwant Deshmukh and his team asked this question in this poll: will the Prime Minister's visits help the BJP in Rajasthan? 61% of the respondents say yes, 30% say no. Then we come to that vexed question: should the BJP project a chief ministerial candidate? 56% of the overall respondents say yes, the BJP should project a chief ministerial candidate. 30% say no. 62% of BJP supporters say the BJP should project a chief ministerial candidate. Only 28% of BJP supporters say no. Yashwant Deshmukh, this question and the response that has emerged seems to suggest BJP voters would like a chief ministerial candidate. But when I look at the other question about the performance of Vasundhara Raje, 39% say they're not satisfied at all. In this scenario, is your poll looked at purely statistically, seeming to suggest that there should be a chief ministerial candidate outside Mrs. Raje?
Well, I think, Rahul, that all the elections now in India, people do expect to see the face that they feel is going to form the government. They are going to vote for who is going to head the government. So for all, theoretically speaking, we are following the Westminster model. For practically speaking, the Indian electorate is pretty much in the presidential form of mindset as far as the voting intent is concerned. So if they are asking majority of them that they need clarity on who is going to be the chief minister, it is a justified, way of saying the things. But as far as the BJP is concerned, it's a kind of a dilemma because I think Vasundhara Raje still remains the most popular BJP face within the BJP, but somehow...
Okay, so let me show that question to the viewers. I haven't shown that data set yet, so let me just do that for a moment. Who is the most popular face of the Bharatiya Janata Party? When Yashwant and his team asked this question, here is what the responses look like. 36% of the respondents say Vasundhara Raje should be the chief ministerial face. Gajendra Shekhawat comes in at a distant 9, 1/4 the popularity of the former chief minister. None of these is 33%. Arjun Megwal is 7.